For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
And sticking in the UK, organizations representing British workers are expressing great concern over the possibility that British companies may be, get this, planning to implant their staff with microchips in a bid to bolster security.
They are in talks, reportedly, with some of the biggest law firms and financial firms in the UK to do this on a massive scale, have chips implanted in the employees of these companies.
Now, political has-beens Tony Blair and William Hague have joined forces to reveal creepy plans to reshape Britain around dystopian ID card technology. The Liberal scheme would hold details such as your passport, driving licence, tax records, qualifications and right-to-work status. Here they are.
Got to think about how the world's changing and how you bring your whole apparatus of government and the state up to date. Everything could be reshaped, by the way, in public services, even things like the criminal justice system, never mind health and education and so on.
Redesign the state now for the new world.
It comes in stages, initially likely through your mobile phone, but that's only an intermediate step. And the final stage is, it's small and it's the size of a grain of rice. Now, why is that?
And that grain of rice is your entire wallet, or?
Yes, it's your digital ID.
Yeah.
Your wallet can be your passport, your key.
And that's connected to a database that has your purchasing records, what you do.
Everything is in there, No need for driver's licenses, credit cards, debit cards, keyless entry, ID. No, the RFID will have it all there, all of it. Goodbye wallets. After all, what's a wallet for? ID, cards, not anymore. Oh, and money will be completely cashless. Blink terminals will read your Think Easy Pass or Metro card. No cash, no drug trafficking, no terrorism.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
A criminal elite, composed of powerful bankers and owners of large corporations, govern the world from the shadows, and they are one step away from reaching their darkest dreams. Implant a chip in every person, with its biometric information, personal details and the electronic money that it possesses, in order to obtain absolute control of population. The chip will be used to store all personal data, health status, economic profile, tastes and orientations.
The fusion of our physical, our digital, and our biological identities.
This is the mark of the beast.
If we continue, we're going to end up, all of us, carrying digital ID. Now, you might think digital ID is no big deal, don't you have digital passports? But no, there's something coming, and it's definitely coming, that's different. So first, your passport, there's 190 different formats in the world. There isn't one format. What is coming now globally is a single format digital ID. Second, it will be what's called interoperable. When your ID pings the system, not only can it make a decision as to whether to allow you to enter a door or buy a product, but it can make a mark on that digital ID and edit it. That's not true of any ID at the moment. That's called interoperability, global format. And here's the worst part. It contains all of you, your health data, your unique ID data, your financial data, your driving history, where you live, what you've bought. That is what is coming down the pipe for us.
For too many years, it's been too easy for people to come here, slip into the shadow economy, and remain here illegally. Because, frankly, we've been squeamish about saying things that are clearly true. It's not just that it's not compassionate left-wing politics to rely on labour that exploits foreign workers and undercuts fair wages. but the simple fact that every nation needs to have control over its borders. We do need to know who is in our country. Our immigration system does need to be fair if we want to maintain that binding contract that our politics is built on. Otherwise, it undermines trust, undermines people's faith that we're on their side, and their belief that the state can and will work for them. And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that.
You've seen in Homeland Security and Patriot and a number of different acts, including we're going through it here. We've had so many illegals forging so many documents.
Right.
And
that's why you need an RFID.
Well, that's right. We'll leave the border open, but then we'll tell you, you must have this.
That's why I leave the border open. People come in. Now, listen, we can't tell who's who, so you better get a you better get an ID card. Instead of shutting down the border.
You believe that's why that's the...
Well, I know why. I don't believe. I know it. When you say believe it, it's like I think it. Yeah. I know it. I've had these conversations with these people. I know what they're doing. And this is for real.